And we are live. This is the wood where you get what raisin?
Wood, it's so good.
That is correct. It is Friday, so it's more of a fuck off show.
There we go. It's fuck off Friday. Fuck the.
Fuck the 10 minutes. We are joined currently by Dirt and Danny.
Hello.
The beautiful people.
And we are being joined by a nice blue alcoholic beverage.
What you drinking there, buddy?
It's a pre-mixed Bacardi drink, something cheap off the shelf. I was like, yeah, let's get drunk for cheap.
There you go, drunk for cheap, right? Yeah, dude. There was I seen a TikTok that there was this girl like, she's young, right? She's like, I'm trying shit that people used to drink in the 90s because it was so popular. And she put an MD-20 and I commented, I'm like, we didn't drink it because it was popular. We drank it because we didn't have money.
That's funny. Yeah, I was still drinking those about 5 years ago.
Yeah, we didn't drink it. It was all, oh yeah, it's so wonderful. We didn't have money.
You only gotta puke the rainbow a couple times after you start getting real checks to put that.
I will say, if you get you a bottle of MD banana red, that shit did taste good.
Oh.
I'd get a red and a blue, so yeah, that's about puking the rainbow.
But then, boy, after you get drunk on it, oh my god, the next day is so fucking horrible too.
I got a bad feeling about what we're drinking right now.
Yeah, I've drank a lot of. I used to drink Bacardi 151 quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll knock you on your ass.
It will put your dick in the dirt. It definitely will.
Hey, I didn't accept that.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it will definitely kick you in the booty hole. It's rough. You ever drink bug juice?
Bug juice, yeah.
Not the kid drink.
No, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was thinking about the little bug juice and the little sippy.
Yeah. Well, this Everclear. What you do is you take Everclear and like grape Kool-Aid or whatever, and you fill it up, and they used to do this thing at this club we used to go to. This one chick, she put it in like the bug sprayers. She'd fill one of those things up and then come around and squirt everybody in the fucking mouth with it. And she'd do it all fucking night. You drink it and it's mostly Everclear. If you ever drink the Everclear, it'll kick you. Ooh, it's rough.
Matter of fact, I think we did go to a party at a buddy of ours, and it was jungle juice. I'm pretty sure it was Everclear and Hawaiian Punch in that.
That's what we up north. That's what we call the bug juice is jungle juice up here.
Y'all got it jungle juice. We got it bug. Well, it may have been just that, but we may have just called it that because
it was in a bug squirter.
Yeah, because she did it in the bug squirter. So that's the reason I called it. We called it that.
Bug
so that may have been
juice.
the reason we called it that.
Generally, the strongest clear liquor you have and whatever tasty sweet stuff you have on him mixed together and thrown out for everybody to enjoy. It's a picnic.
I know a dude who melted a bunch of Jolly Ranchers, right? And it took PGA and poured it in and then hardened it back up and broke out. And it was pure grain alcohol candy.
Oh, I don't know if I want hard candy. I had to suck on with grain alcohol flavor in it.
It's fucking rough. I tasted it. It was rough. It wasn't enjoyable.
Like medicine drops.
Yeah, it wasn't enjoyable, but it fucked you up. I tell you what else. I went to a friend's house years ago. His uncle was there. He had his uncle had a still, and he brought out this mason jar of fucking moonshine. Right, opened it up. Poured it, lit that shit up, right? And I swear to God, that shit burnt for like a minute and a half.
It'll burn until you blow it out.
And then when I took a drink of that shit, I one fucking good shot, put it down. Here, a few minutes later, I was fucked up.
You hit the floor, like woo.
I got in a fight that day too. I'll never forget that. I got in a fight.
Let's hear it.
Well, it was just some dude there, and we was back and forth yapping. I guess we didn't like each other, and I broke his nose.
Ouch.
I headbutted him.
There you go. You didn't see that one coming out.
Yeah, we was like up in each other's face, like young, stupid people do. And I just went, bam, hit headbutted, and I punched him about 5 times.
There's a little Irish kiss there.
Yeah. I used to do it a lot. Headbutt motherfucker. But my thing was when I fought, which I don't like, is you didn't want me to get a hold of it.
No.
Because I was really strong in my younger days. I had a grip on me, but
Even
now,
older, faster than you look too. So younger, even faster than that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But see, that was on purpose, by the way, to look slow. I learned that from my uncle. I had an uncle that walked around like fucking dead lice when he falling off him. He used to walk around, but when he fought, god damn.
Even when you moved, like you surprised me when we were on that vacation in Myrtle. Like we were together for a step, but when you have cause to move, like you were just gone.
Yeah.
Well, fast.
I walk fast. I walk fast anyway. A lot of people are surprised about that. I usually walk fast, but
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I move quick too, bro. I just can't help it out. I think it comes from like years of walking long distances where I'm on the move. I'm ready to get where I'm going.
Well, I'm fidgety. I'm a very fidgety person. Like I can't sit still.
Same, I feel that.
And I think it's
fast, but I have short legs. It takes me a minute to catch up.
Yeah. I'm one of these days I'm gonna spread those motherfuckers too.
They're little, so.
I got something little to go between them.
Oh jeez.
How you doing, Danny? You gonna talk?
I might. After I sip some more of this.
More of the beverage?
Yeah.
I hear you.
The Bacardi beverage.
What's up, August and Agent? Thank you guys for talking.
What's up, Ethan? How are you doing tonight?
It's Friday. We fuck around on Fridays. You really don't like. We talked about this. Well, I'm gonna bring it up. We talked about this on tap, and I wanted to bring it up here anyway. Will Smith got banned 10 years today.
Ooh, I didn't even pay attention today. So wait, what?
He got banned 10 years. He's not allowed to partake in any kind of Academy Oscar Academy Award situation.
I'm surprised it's not for life.
Years.
Does that mean he can't attend, or he
can't attend? He cannot go to a party. He cannot go to.
But can he be nominated and win and have somebody else collect his award?
I don't think so. I don't know.
See, I would have thought that resigning from the Academy would have done that. But
see, here's what
talked about that. It was only just that you can't vote. Who gives a shit about that?
Him resigning from the Academy actually fucked him up because that was going to be their punishment. They were going to suspend him.
I wondered that. I wondered.
And they took that away. He took that away from them, so they had to come up with something else.
Yeah, they were a slap on the wrist, but then when you do it,
yeah. And I was shocked that it was that long, though, 10 years. Because he's 50-something years old now. He'll be 60-something years old.
That honestly upsets me because part of me feels like if they had handled it appropriately in that moment, they wouldn't need to be overcompensating right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and come to find out also, you know how they came out and said they did ask him to leave, but he wouldn't do it? That's not true. They did not ask him to leave.
I didn't believe that for a minute because the first 3 days, they were even saying that it was they couldn't make a decision. It was a split vote. They couldn't decide, and then it was time for
They were kissing his ass that night because they all knew he was going to win, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
They all knew. And so, yeah, and they, I mean, he won the Golden Globe right before that, so they pretty much, if you win the Best Actor for Golden Globe, you usually win the Best Actor Academy Award.
If you're not, yeah.
Yeah, and so usually, not always happens, but most of the time, and they was pretty sure Will was going to win, and also they were wanting a black guy to win.
Maybe.
They were. I mean, I'm not saying that. And I think he did. I hear he deserved it because I hear the performance was very good in the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know about the performance. Yeah. But I certainly would think that they'd want that story to win because it's a powerful story.
It's a powerful story, and we are going through the woke moment right now. So they're trying. You know what I mean? It wasn't a slam by saying that either. That was. I understand.
Yeah.
So, he gave a good performance. But they were kissing his ass that night, and. They let him and I hate hearing about Jaden Will. Chris is the fucking victim.
Yep.
Chris should be the one that's being talked about because he handled himself like a man. I felt sorry for him because he was, he was doing his job.
Yep. And he was attacked while doing his job, and the company he worked for stood by and did nothing. And Brennan said, well, he didn't press charges. It shouldn't be on him to press charges. They were friends. There's clearly history there. Yes, in some ways I can see that where people are painting Will as a victim. However, this only came to light because he acted out instead of getting help.
Do I think Will's a victim? Yes, I do think Will's a victim of Jada Pinkett. I do believe that.
But he should have got help, not acted out and been made to get help.
I think because there's a video that came out where she was recording him at home and he asked her not to.
She's twisted. Look, the daughter wrote a letter to Tupac asking him. I know, basically, I don't know if you've read that or whatever, but
I heard something about it. Yeah,
little kid's letter, and it's clearly written like she's misspelling "mama." She's so fucking young, and whatever Jada's been saying around the house at that point in time, it was enough about her ex, who was dead before her daughter was born.
Yeah,
that her daughter is writing to fucking Tupac like he's Santa, like come back so me and mommy can be happy.
Oh my God.
Her father is there, and this fucking bitch is talking so much about her ex that her little daughter is writing letters for her ex to come back.
Crazy.
That's insane. She's a sick woman. She's messed up.
She is twisted. She's fucked up.
He stayed, though. He's just as much at fault because his kids are fucked up because he stayed with that crazy bitch.
He's. But now, as you know, mentally abused people can fuck up, make mistakes, and stay.
I know.
So but it still is not an excuse for him to walk up on stage and hit Chris Rock for a simple jump.
His actions are still his. He's accountable.
Yeah, he's a grown man. So yeah. Yeah, what's up, Rick? But it's what came out. It is a meme now. It's a meme. Like earlier, when I called Uncle Brother, he was up in here, and I told him I was going to Will Smith his ass. He didn't get out of my.
See, of all the memes that have come out since this, I forget who shared it. I think I saw it in one of the Discords I was in. The meme with the Xerxes or whatever from 300 on Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna let Chris Rock say that about me? Because the award ceremony before that, she was wearing them gold chains on her head. I'm sorry.
But I think about stuff like this. Like Bernie Mac, right? If Bernie Mac would have been up there and told that joke, Will Smith went up on that stage. Because Bernie Mac would have bitch slapped the fuck out of him.
He knows Chris too, and he knows Chris's history, that he's been bullied. That was a dick move. He did that because he was a dick move. Bullied, and he knew he could get away with it.
It was a dick move. I think Danny should slap dirt right now.
For a $200 Streamlab, I will let Danny slap the absolute piss out of me.
Well, there you go. That's an offer. I want to see that.
And afterwards, you guys say, Danny just slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah. Then you gotta yell, "Get PIMPMUNK's name out your fucking mouth."
Craziness.
Hey, that's an offer right there. We should do that. And then for another 200, I will slap myself like this because I don't want to hurt myself.
Man, I just got flashbacks to the time you're like, I'm gonna drop this on my face. It was like 3 gallons of water. And you did it, and you're like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah, I remember. Why the fuck did I do that?
That was a good time.
Yeah.
That was
stupid.
I don't. Yeah, it was, man. That was. I remember that one too.
Which one?
I'll remember it because, man, I was like, because when you were like, I'm gonna drop this on my face, I was like, do it, not thinking that you do it, and then you fucking did it, and I was like, yeah.
I'm a stupid fucker sometimes.
And I'm a shitty instigator sometimes.
Yeah. So I came across a video today. I sent it to Red Eye. I thought it was cool. It's a one-handed dude playing guitar.
Yeah, dude. See, I've seen people with like no hands playing Halo with their feet and sniping people with pistols. I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. That shit is awesome to see.
No, I don't agree with that though. There's a will, there's a way. Chris Rock don't either.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Shut up. I'm old.
Yeah, you are old.
I am. That's what it sounds like when old people sit down.
Dude, it's crazy. When you start getting older, you have to grunt to sit down.
That's what work. My lower back is angry with me today.
I mean, shit, if you get older, you're afraid to go take a shit. You may injure yourself somehow. There's pains. There's pains. There's always pains.
Yeah. We just had 2 days of rain, too.
Like earlier, I was having a shoulder pain, right? And it's crazy. It's winter. It's really cold here right now. We've had sleet today and a few snowflakes in Mississippi in April.
It was 60
April
degrees
showers.
today. We had 2 miserable days of rain and then a nice day today.
They call it blackberry winter. That's what they call it around here. Yeah.
Do blackberries grow better in that weather?
I don't know. Well, I don't know why it's called blackberry winter. I really don't. But blackberry winter usually happens in April, where like the beginning of April they'll have a cold front come through.
Probably good for your blackberries.
Fuck if I know.
We'll get out there and start picking me some so we can make blackberry pie.
You can pick my manberries.
Yeah, all 3 of them?
Yeah, eat them, man. But don't eat them.
Eat them.
Yeah, suck
like Rocky Mountain Pimpsters?
Rocky Mountain Pimpsters. That's something.
Pimpy Mountain Oysters? I don't know.
Pimpy Mountain Oysters. That's better. That's a little better.
What year was that? 006. There was a year that there was no summer because of a volcano. I forget what fucking year that was. Shit.
I have no clue. I did not know that, actually, to be honest with you.
1816, known as the year without a summer because of severe climate anomalies caused by average global temperatures decrease because the eruption of the volcano threw so much ash into the air that they basically had a nuclear winter because of a volcano.
I like Agent's answer when you asked him. He's a long time ago.
When the earth was green, a whole lot of animals.
Summer. I could use a nuclear winter.
Have you seen Threads? I don't know if you want a nuclear winter.
I actually have seen Threads.
This is no good. Melted polio string cheese falling out your face, turning into a shadow on a wall. No thanks. I'll take my back pain any day. Shit looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, that would be nasty. You know, you sneeze and your snot freezes in midair.
That's how it works in the nuclear way.
Yeah. Dude, we should make a parody of Threads.
That would be horrifying. I'm in.
Let's make a comedy movie about the nuclear apocalypse. Let's just do it.
We should.
Appropriate on the heels of World War III.
We should do that. In 1816, I took a picture. Wait. That would be fucked up.
What?
I've seen the wrong thing. What am I doing?
What, the nuclear apocalypse comedy movie? That'd be fucked up.
Fuck, no.
You
I
messed
messed
something up.
Yeah, I was trying to share the fucking stream, and I started sharing the goddamn Discord.
Oh,
I mean, not the Discord, but the StreamYards.
Oh, God.
But I said to people that wouldn't hurt. They ain't gonna fuck with
Who's
it.
showing up?
I mean, I sent one that landed, so I don't care if he shows up or not.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to ask him what he's doing for the eclipse in 2024.
He's gonna be fucking some hoes.
Some hot eclipse hose. Getting some astronomy.
Yeah.
An eclipse hose. Everyone just meets up at the eclipse and fucks.
Hey, it might be some kind of pagan thing. I don't know what he's up to.
Oh, he's pegging them. Landon's a whore.
Yeah, go for him.
He's a goddamn whore.
Get it, Landon.
That sounds like a fart.
Big old fart.
Big old
We go
fart.
share.
She don't want to, unless you do now.
She lives in
No
a
peer
life of
pressure. No,
sobriety.
she's cool. She's drinking.
Always cool.
She's living a life of sobriety with rum.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. What the fuck?
I don't know, but
Wow.
I've never seen her hair straight before. It's pretty. I like it curly too, but I like it like that.
Thank you.
I
You
don't.
look less like brother and sister. I like it.
Wow.
They're gonna make some Tardo babies.
There's some regular Lannisters, dude.
Sister and sister. He's got
The
that hair
Lannisters.
jealous of. You should shave that hair off and let me wear it. I'll trade you.
You'll never take my power.
If you're ever in the mood to go bald, I am totally in the mood to buy your locks. I'm just saying.
I'll let you know if I have a Britney Spears moment.
Nah, you should probably give it to Locks for Love if you do that. To be fair. I don't deserve it like the poor kids with cancer do.
Man, fuck them kids.
Yeah, well, you know, it's probably not cool.
I didn't give them cancer. Fuck them. No, I'm joking. I love the kids with cancer. I love cancer.
All right.
There's just so much love to give.
Took a hard right to avoid a Boyson town and ended up here. All right.
Now we're in Cancerville.
Woo!
I remember one time I made a joke about, the breast cancer month, and I was like, why are they celebrating cancer? And people got pissed off at me.
You know, can't please everyone.
Yeah.
Sure can.
Especially them cancerous motherfuckers. They're always complaining about something. Ooh, I got sores on my body. Ooh, my lung fell out.
Oh my god.
That's so fucked up what I just said. I'm sorry. I hope nobody's lung falls out.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till your lung falls out.
Do you ever see anybody with liver disease?
No.
The yellow stuff.
Oh my god, dude. They look like Simpsons. It's fucked up, dude. I mean, really. It's,
Oh god.
no, I mean, it's honestly, it's what they look so.
The bilirubin builds up and they actually turn yellow skin.
Yeah, they turn really yellow. I mean, I was at the
With
hospital.
jaundice?
I was at the hospital one time, and with my uncle right before he died, he had a heart attack. But we was out there smoking and stuff, and this girl came downstairs, and she was carrying her IV. She was in the hospital, and she was yellow. I mean, yellow.
Yeah, eyes too.
Yeah, dude. She was a pretty girl, and she always stuck in my head because I knew she was about to die.
That's rough.
Yeah, I mean, and she just always like, I only met her one time, talked to her for like 10 minutes, and she always stuck in my head because there was just something about her that, I remember. Because she was a beautiful girl, like really pretty. But, yeah, and really sweet and seemed smart too, but she was just all fucked up.
Mm.
Yeah. Don't look at a Canadian cigarette package. Dude, that shit wouldn't bother me. I mean, look, I've seen so many goddamn images of people's fucking lungs and shit. I don't give a goddamn.
Bro,
Makes me-
if I saw what mine looked like, I'd be scared to death, I bet.
Yeah. Dude, I tell you what people always say, like, every time somebody talks to me about quit smoking, I always want to smoke more. I could start craving a fucking cigarette when they'd be like throwing.
Yeah.
Like,
I used to do that with those quit smoking commercials. Every time they came on the TV, I would have like went up.
I hate those truth commercials. I used to hate those fucking things. Like,
Truth out with
Yeah,
the body bags and shit.
yeah, like, shut the fuck up.
Ugh.
I don't give a fuck.
That wasn't we were going over to England though and getting those like all the packs are the same weird gray color with like crazy like some of the images are so nasty you can't even tell what they are unless you read the caption.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we can't just open the pack and put them in another thing. I can't.
The only thing that bothered me, that legit bothered me, was the ones that were talking about premature birth and stuff and had like images of unhealthy and not happy babies. Like that's unnecessary. Show me my body messed up. Don't show me.
Yeah, I understand that.
That baby stuff because that makes me want to start going out and.
Yeah, early bird babies look rough.
Yeah.
They do. But you know.
I don't. This was not one that made it. That was on one of the packs that I had.
It's
It was
fucked up.
It
is. It is. I mean, it is.
Don't put dead babies on my package. Like that's like anything else. Put my screwed up lungs. Put anything else on there, but not the baby.
And it is very selfish to smoke when you're pregnant.
Yes, but the rest of us don't need to see that on a package.
I can't get pregnant, so that's not my problem.
Yeah, but exactly. So why do you need to see?
Yeah, why the fuck I need to see goddamn early baby with goddamn forearms?
That shit that messes me up.
It messes me up too. Saw a lot of that. Yeah, August said he saw a lot of that. I guess he's talking about people with like liver disease and jaundice or whatever. I got the jaundice. I seen a movie one time where they said that. I don't remember what that movie was. I got the jaundice. What the fuck movie was that? I don't know. My dick's small. Danny, I got a small penis. What do you think about that?
That's great.
It's not, though. It's like throwing a BB down a fucking hallway when I have sex. It's fucking just shitty.
A BB?
Yeah, it's like feeding a fucking Tic Tac to a goddamn whale. It's crazy, man. You can't fucking freshen a whale's mouth with a Tic Tac. I hate when bitches tell me like, oh, it's not the size of the ocean. It's the motion. Have you ever seen a small ocean?
Not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
Well, goddamn, have you ever seen a boat the size of my dick?
So are you saying your boat is a jet ski?
Tell us, and I'll tell you.
I'll show it to you. Look, I'm proud of it. It's little. I've had it for a long time. We're friends now.
You shake it all the time, shake its hand.
Yeah, and hey, smaller the Peter, the better the eater. That's all I'm saying.
You said.
Yeah. The tinier the dick, the better they lick.
You also mentioned that you breached the barrier.
Oh my God, here she goes again.
Broken the seal.
And let's be honest here, let's be perfectly clear. I've only ever licked about 2 butts in my life, so it ain't like I do it all the time. It's just it happens with it was with someone that I really cared about. So, well, kind of cared about. I mean, I'm not just licking ass every fucking time, Raisin. Goddamn.
So booty licking is for them extra special bitches.
Yeah, like you. Like I'll stick my tongue in your fart box.
You will do no such thing.
I'm gonna jab your fucking anus.
Taint going past there. There's a taint barrier.
Yeah, well,
Taint barrier.
Do not breach the taint barrier.
I'll paint the taint.
Well, I mean, as long as you're painting a nice milky white, that's generally acceptable.
My sperm is like green.
You probably should go see someone. They have pills that might help with that. I don't know.
If your dick looks like a bag of Skittles, the color of the bag, is there something wrong with you?
I mean, have you had your dick in a wet pack of Skittles?
No, just a bitch that looked like a pack of Skittles.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
her mom was a horse. She fucked the whole United Nations.
Well, a screening process might help after your week of pills.
Damn, she had connections. That bitch had connections.
You know they say it is possible to get pregnant by two different people at the same time.
I mean, then you have like twins. I guess if like this is the. I mean, I've not
Fraternal
heard
twins
that.
are two
But here's
separate
how.
eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what my
I
brain.
mean, it's very unlikely to happen, but it is possible.
Because I mean, I've heard of it
You would have
happening
to
with
be having the
dogs.
sex in the same, really, like 48-hour span with two different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it happening with dogs, where like there was a whole litter, and then one of them were real.
Dog, it can happen with dogs. It can.
Yeah, because I mean, but at the same time, there's a lot more eggs released in a dog. Than
Yeah.
So that's how it makes it.
I mean, and it would be like I said, it's very unlikely.
Well, you have to be somebody who's genetically, like, usually it's a genetic thing when you have, like, twins in the family. So, I guess if you're more likely, like, not everybody's likely to drop two eggs at once. Like, my family has twins, but none of them are fraternal. They're all identical twins. So we split eggs. We don't drop multiples.
Twins run on my biological father's side. My biological father was a twin.
Are they identical or fraternal? Do you know?
Fraternal.
Interesting. I grew up with kids that were fraternal twins, a guy and a gal. I always thought that was cool to be able to have like a twin brother as a chick. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. He had a brother too, but they weren't identical at all. Like Ed, my biological father was short. His brother was tall.
Yeah, that's the difference between it's identical and fraternal is identical or like one egg that splits.
Yeah, but most of the time, I thought. Now I could be wrong, but I thought most of the time
separate eggs.
I thought most of the time. Now I might be wrong. The fraternal twins is usually a boy and a girl, but I don't know.
That's just as much a chance as any other boy or girl situation. Like it's a 50-50 shot on each of them.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he was a twin. And
I guess it depends because sometimes chemicals in the body can change those kind of things, but I don't think that we're amphibians, so I'm pretty sure we won't do that. I don't know if like you're more likely to be fertilized with one type or the other. They have looked into that. I don't see that there's any definitive.
Well, I don't know.
They say like different temperatures and different things can promote. But so far, everything I've looked into that has been not thoroughly backed with science. It's mostly blind.
I heard if you talk to your jizz, it will do.
It'll grow.
Yeah.
It'll do what you want it to. Like, be a boy.
Oh. Well, you just have to shame all your ex-sperms out of being able to swim so the Ys swim faster.
Yeah, it's crazy that there's a lot of sperms that goes into the female, and only one wins.
Well, you can't penetrate you should not be. If everything's functioning properly, once a sperm penetrates that barrier, it blocks out other ones. And there's only one egg, so it's a race.
Have you not ever seen Look Who's Talking?
It's a race to the egg. That was a great opening scene. That was one of the greatest.
That was an awesome opening scene. It was a very funny, very awesome opening.
That was one of there's back when shit like that wasn't really expected either. So you're like, wait, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it was kind of groundbreaking because it was also a family film.
Yeah.
Awesome. It makes me think of Bruce Willis too. Because he did the voice, and poor Bruce has got that mental issue thing going on now. That I can't remember what it was called.
Dementia or Alzheimer's?
Now, it's somebody look it up, see what it is. Bruce, it
aphasia.
Aphasia, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
It causes dementia.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and he apparently he's kind of off now, starting to drift away.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does because I actually enjoyed a lot of his films.
He was a good actor.
He had a lot of shit. My mom never did like Bruce Willis. So.
How come?
I don't know. She had an issue with Bruce Willis.
Is it just like his face or something?
I don't know what it was. She just didn't like his movies, and she just don't like how he acted. I guess I don't know.
Some people I've noticed, like when people have like thin, tight lips that they draw tight a lot, there are some people that seem to have aversions to the way that like their face looks because they look.
Yeah, she'll like
I don't
Clint
know.
Eastwood.
It's the same lip features as Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
See, she's just one of them people that don't like those straight, tight lips. I don't know what it is. I've noticed that that's a thing with some people too. I've never been able to figure it out.
Looks like I've got lipstick on, but I'm drinking this water mix
Don't
thing.
lie. You don't have to be embarrassed. We like your lipstick.
My beard is so glorious. It's glorious. Anyways, we ain't got nobody fucking watching our.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, all you people, you're nobody. You're nothing.
Well, I said hardly nobody. I mean, we're competing with a couple people.
Oh, are we? I didn't even pay attention. I just popped in. Oh, hey, BB.
What's up?
Hey, Lipgate.
Tight lip gate, yeah. That's funny.
It's true. It's true. That's why I guessed that, because I'm like, I've seen that before. It's the weirdest thing. I've seen people do it with really like curly hair too. Like for some reason, like if people have like short curly hair.
Yeah.
Like that Justin, was it Justin? I don't remember which one of those boy band dudes with the little blonde curly hair.
Justin Timberlake.
That one, yeah.
Justin Bieber.
I don't know. They're all the same, aren't they?
They pretty much are. They all come from the same product of bullshit.
What's your favorite boy band?
Mine?
Yeah.
The Monkees.
What?
Yeah.
The Monkees?
What's the one? I know one song by them. I don't
Hey,
know.
we're the Monkees.
There's another one too, though. There's another one too, though.
There's another. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
They had a bunch of them.
They had a whole show.
They sung every episode.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some of that shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of shit. I don't know. I don't have a favorite boy band. Menudo.
Does Boys to Men count as a boy band?
Yeah.
All right,
No. I don't think so.
Well, you would have had me if that
Honest,
was.
go back to New Kids on the Block because that's the only boy band I was
Well, that would definitely be your generation, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Boys
I
to Men
mean,
is
when
my
I was a kid, dude, New Kids was the shit for all them girls, man. All my little cousin girls, they were crazy about New Kids. Everybody was.
Oh yeah, they made a Christmas album and everything.
Whoa, hanging tough. I seen there's a video going around on TikTok, because they still do concerts and shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg with a pair of jeans on, no shirt. And I tell you what, for 50-something-year-old, the motherfucker look good.
He's always been ripped, though.
Yeah, he was ripped, and all of goddamn women my age on TikTok going, "Oh my god!" And it's a blast from their past, and he does look good for a 50-something-year-old man.
Yeah. He's done movies and shit too. He did all right.
Yeah, he did. He was in Sixth Sense. He lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And then he was also in a show that my mom was really crazy about. Well, she was. Used to watch it a lot. What is it? Blue Bloods.
Oh, wow.
It's on CBS. It's Tom Selleck and him, and they're all a family of cops, and the daughter's a lawyer. I've seen the show. It's actually a good show.
See, Agent knows. There you go, Dirt. Can you get that in your head? Do you have the tune in your head? That has to be the one you know. I think you nailed it.
Yeah, wake up, CPG.
Now I gotta look up the Monkees song.
And I mean,
because I know there's more than that I know.
That was a good one, though. Lucas having
was Jackson 5 a boy band? That's actually a good question.
They were good too. I would say
yeah. Boy? Yeah, I guess. Who would you say? I don't know. Let me see. I want to say the most successful. I want to say the most successful boy band ever. Who is the most?
How do you define? I guess money is how you define that.
Probably, yeah, successful boy band of all time.
Probably the newer one. I don't know.
Probably record sales and shit.
There was no competition for New Kids though when they were around, but things were a lot less expensive, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, the first thing on Google says Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
But I got a list here. Top 10. Jonas Brothers number 10. 9 BTS. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's that K-pop shit.
Okay, 8 Westlife. Have no fucking idea who that is. Oh, they got the album. So okay, let's go over. Jonas Brothers sold 17 million albums sold.
Okay, so it's albums sold. That's
fair. BTS 20 million.
Then again, is that fair? Because do they now? You don't sell albums, do you?
Westlife. I have no fucking idea who Westlife was, and they had 55 million albums sold. 7 was Boys to Men. There you go.
Woo!
60 million albums sold. 60 million.
Go Philly. See, we got to own that now because we Will Smith went and tarnished himself, so all we've got left is Boys to Men.
Number 6. Number 6. I thought that'd be higher on the list actually, but NSYNC. Number 6. 70 million albums sold.
Well, when they were out, they had to compete with Backstreet Boys, so it was kind of divided.
5. One Direction. 70 million albums sold. Okay, but now 70 million. How is NSYNC number 6 and they're number 5? Because they both sold the same amount of albums.
Probably. Do they put exact numbers?
And 4, same thing. New Kids on the Block is number 4. They sold 70 million albums.
Nice.
I don't know how they're doing that though with the same amount of albums. Here goes another. The Osmonds. That's a boy band. There was a girl in there.
I don't know.
70 million albums sold. It's all 70 million. The Jackson 5. There you go. Number 2, Jackson 5. 75 million albums sold.
Hell yeah.
Number 1 is Backstreet Boys. They sold 100 million albums.
Little girls like that.
Not only are they number 1, they jumped. They sold a lot more albums than everybody else did. Like a lot more. Damn. There you go.
Agent just called the Guns N' Roses a boy band.
I will murder you and your mom. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my goddamn life. Slayer's a boy band then.
Sorry.
How do you think though? Let's look that up. Most successful, but how do you define metal? Because there's so many fucking different genres of metal. It irritates me, by the way.
You're right. It both irritates and intrigues me.
Most successful metal bands of all time.
Put a lot of L's in there. Oh.
All time. Let's see. The 20. Oh, goddamn, I don't want that many. The 10 most successful hard rocking metal bands. We'll go with that one.
Hard rocking.
Hard rocking.
They consider hard rocking.
Yeah. Oh god, number 10's already kind of irritating me. But they were okay. Linkin Park's number 10.
All right, no, that's fair.
No, it's not fair. With all the other fucking hard rock, that's not fair.
Yeah.
At least they made it on their phones. With all that, I guess Linkin Park was big. I would have expected them to be higher, honestly.
No, and see, I figured this band would be higher up, but Black Sabbath is number 9.
Damn, they were a lot of years to sell albums too. That kind of hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts my heart right there. Fuck.
Iron Maiden number 7.
Hey, they made it. Good
Respect.
for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh fuck! Really? No, this number 6 can't be right.
What is it?
Def Leppard.
Nice.
Not nice.
I loved Def Leppard.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. If some of my bands ain't in the top 5, I'm gonna be mad. I swear to God.
Well, they're gonna be. They're gonna be.
I'm telling you right now. Let's see who number 5 is.
Happen.
Number 5, Guns N' Roses.
All right.
I can see that. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
Number 4.
Say it. Say it.
Metallica.
At least they're not number 1, okay? You know.
Fucking Metallica. Fuck you.
At least they're not even in the top 3. How about that, PIMPMUNK?
They're number 4 though. That's fucking stupid. Number 3, I can deal with this one. Aerosmith. I can deal with it.
That feels like a cheat to be on that list, but okay.
Number 2, see, I was gonna say this band should have been number 1 personally.
I'm sorry, back it up. Would you consider them, Aerosmith, a hard rock metal band?
It's metal and hard rock.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like hard.
No, metal and hard rock, and I consider them hard rock. I mean,
even
some of their music
is questionable. Like if you're trying to say hard, I wouldn't have called them hard.
Yeah. I mean, No, number two. I thought they were going to be number 1. They should be, in my opinion. AC/DC.
Right on.
I think it should be number 1, but they're number 2. That's who number 1 is.
Before I say they should be number 1, tell me who number 1 is.
No. I'm going to who you say number 1 is, which I totally disagree with this fucking choice. 100% disagree.
I refuse to guess with the internet. The internet shocks me every time I look at these.
100% disagree with this. Led fucking Zeppelin. Fuck that.
Well, when you include hard rock and you're talking about sales at all time, yeah.
Fuck Led Zeppelin.
They've been around for a long ass time. It's the same reason why Jackson 5 was so high up. They're still selling out. I
stand Robert Plant's voice. Fuck.
Get over
it.
Fuck Robert Plant. I like Jimmy Page. I love Jimmy Page. I can't stand Robert Plant.
Suck my nut.
Fuck you. AC/DC was AC/DC is a better band than fucking Led Zeppelin.
I don't know, man.
Man, that is not. Come on, seriously.
It's a different sort of thing. It's a different mood.
And you know what else pisses me off? There's a couple bands that wasn't in there that should have been in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're lumped, like, that's a short list for putting all metal and hard rock in one category. That's bullshit. They have plenty of bands between them that they could be separate categories. You need to find a better list. Find a better list.
You don't agree with that at all, Pimp. You tell me you don't agree with me or the list. Because you can go fuck yourself if you don't agree with me.
No, you're awesome, Vlad. Vlad knows music. He hosts music. He gets lots of
Vlad he's from Tennessee. He don't know shit.
Meow. That cat can't hear me. Stick an earbud in its ear. It won't like that. Never mind. Don't do that.
I don't agree with that list. Led Zeppelin be a better band. Fuck you. Oh, wait, what? You think Led Zeppelin's... I don't understand what he's saying.
Now I'm lost too.
Are you saying they are a better band than AC/DC, or are you disagreeing with if they are or not a better band? I think AC/DC is a better band than Led Zeppelin. I just simply do. I think they have way better music.
I may have to disagree with you.
I don't give a fuck.
Sorry. The cat disagrees with you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I still not. Yeah, you're okay. You're saying Led Zeppelin. Okay, fuck you too. Led Zeppelin shouldn't be number 1 at all.
I like Led Zeppelin.
I don't. I mean, I like Jimmy Page. Like I said, Jimmy Page was amazing.
I have never heard a Led Zeppelin song that I've not been like, yeah.
I'll tell you, you know what though? Somebody has passed Nickelback as being successful but sucking. MG fucking K.
There you go, I guess. Yeah.
And being very successful but sucking. Which I think Nickelback kind of got a bad rap though. In a way, I mean they are not great to me, but they're not that fucking bad.
I think we should go over the Rolling Stone list.
That's another thing. Where the fuck was Rolling Stones at in that list?
Well, right, and you're doing rock. That's exactly my point. Like, but so I'm saying Rolling Stone, the magazine, has a top 10 metal bands of all time. I just sent a link to you in Twitter.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He said, "Don't make me read Metallica again."
I'm not even go. I saw what the number 10 is, but then I stopped after number 9 because I'm like, all right, I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing for the first 2. Let's try this. This has got to be better than whatever the hell list you read.
Well, that was a rock and metal, so
That's what I'm saying. You have to get just metal. That's that. It's got to be fair. Just rock and just metal.
Tools number 10. That's
Yeah.
not even really metal, but okay.
Nah,
That's not metal.
I don't know if I'd call it heavy metal, but I
It's not metal.
rock to it.
I mean,
You said there's so many genres of metal.
It is, but they're not even in any genre. They're fucking rock. All right, Pantera. I can see that. That's number 9.
Yeah.
Pantera, yeah.
I was happy to see it on the list. That's why I'm like, all right, I'm sending this list. Pantera's represented.
Pantera's all right. 8 Led Zeppelin.
Fuck my nut.
8 Led Zeppelin on this list.
Better than 1, right? You know, I mean, look, I'm
Yeah.
still cool.
See, down a notch. We knocked him down some pegs,
7's Judas Priest. Okay.
right?
I like Judas Priest. I like it.
I'm liking
6
this list.
Megadeth. I can deal with that one.
Shit, yeah. See, Rolling Stone knows what's up.
5 is Slayer. Oh my god, if they put Metallica number 1 on this list, I'm gonna puke my fucking guts up. 5 is Slayer.
Slayer.
4 is Iron Maiden. Should be higher on the list.
I like Iron Maiden.
Higher than last time, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember like 7 on the last.
3 is Black Sabbath. Okay, that I can
Really?
deal with. I can definitely
Right?
deal with that. Oh my.
That's where it should be.
Dream Theater is number 2.
What?
Dream Theater was popular.
They were all right. They were okay.
Of
It wasn't a-
Oh fuck! This number 1.
Is it? Yes! Rolling Stone for the win.
They played on all 7 continents, PIMPMUNK. They played on all 7 continents, PIMPMUNK.
You knew that, didn't you?
I figured it would be high up there. But
That's a fucking travesty right now.
in general, the list was better, though. You have to give them.
No! They ruined it!
No, man.
How the fuck are you going to put Metallica over Black Sabbath or
I
Iron
don't
Maiden?
know.
How the fuck
That's
are
a
you
damn
going
sin.
to do that?
Popularity, I guess. People have bad taste. I'm mess.
You're going to literally tell me that Metallica is a better band than Slayer?
Agreed, PB.
You're really going to tell me that they're a better band than fucking Slayer?
Sold more shit, apparently.
Let's see. We'll get the Rolling Stone list for rock if I can find it.
Motherfuck that shit.
He said I can't trust it.
Top rock bands. All-time Rolling Stone. Oh, they have 100? Do they just have a 10? 50? No, that's louder.
We need 10s. We don't need to go to no 50.
Yeah, no, 100. I mean, we could pull up the list of 100. You just have to scroll to 10 and start at 10.
We might do that. Fuck.
Artist.
I knew it was gonna be I knew Metallica was gonna be number 1 on that list, and I was just fucking regretting it. By the way, real quick, I hadn't done this yet. Please, if you can, please tip. Please tip. I appreciate it. Dirk's got an offer. He'll let Danny slap him for $200 if I get a $200 tip. That's what he said.
Well, actually, I mean, what I said was I would let Danny slap the absolute piss out of me.
Slap him hard, yeah. And
I
then
mean,
yell,
here's the thing,
keep
so-
PIMPMUNK's name out your fucking mouth.
Let me rephrase this. I don't know if Danny wants to slap the absolute piss out of me. I will
She
make
does.
her.
No, you can tell she does. She really wants it. She may be quiet shit, but she really wants to do that.
You know, we could all use a release.
All those nights of bad sex is boiling up in her, and she's like, "I'm just gonna fuck out of this motherfucker."
So they don't seem to have a top
I'm
10
joking.
rock bands for Rolling Stone. I can't find it.
Well, that's weird to be in Rolling Stones not having a top.
Right? They have. I don't. They have all time. So this one seems interesting. Rolling Stones readers pick top 10 live acts of all time.
Live acts.
Yeah.
I agree with PP-Gate. I was waiting for somebody to say Sepultura.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That should have been on there.
As far as a live act, GNR will be high on that list. Should be anyway.
Well,
Also, yes, surprised Pearl Jam wasn't on there.
Yeah, but
For
Pearl
metal?
Jam's not metal. Pearl Jam's not
Well,
metal.
I mean, for the rock list, at least.
Well, the rock list, yeah, but yeah. Pearl Jam's grunge, man. That's not metal.
I love Pearl Jam, though.
I love Pearl Jam.
You either love it or you hate it, I guess, right?
Yeah, and I was more of a back because I was in the age where grunge was born, right? I was young. I was one of the people they targeted. I was a Pearl Jam guy over in Nirvana every fucking way. I was. And there was always that war, people going like, oh, Nirvana's better, Pearl Jam better.
I'm glad I lived after that war because, damn, I like them both.
Oh, I like them both. But I was a Pearl Jam guy. Jeremy spoken.
Concrete.
I always like Jeremy. Jeremy spoken. But anyway, I like Nirvana too. Like Heart Shaped Box is one of the best fucking rock songs in my opinion. I love that fucking song.
Dude, Nirvana has a lot of killer shit.
I never was crazy about Smell Like Teen Spirit.
I mean, yeah, because that was like their radio song.
Yeah, it was like I never was that crazy about that one. But Heart Shaped Box though, man, that fucking song. Top notch song. Well performed. I think it's time you get on camera, Resin.
I sent you another list.
What is this?
Why are they going backwards?
What's this one?
John Vega's on the clock for $30, by the way, Dirk. I just want you to know that.
Look, between you and me, you're on the clock for $30.
$30. Yeah, $30.
$30 clock in.
PP Gates on the clock too for $5. Yeah, and Vlad's on the clock for $10. All right, this is the top 10. What is this? Rolling Stone readers pick the top 10 live acts of all time. Okay, Bruce Springsteen. Number one. Let's start out with number one. Number one is Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Okay, I like them.
It's weird that they started with number one.
Yeah, they started out number one. Number two is the Rolling Stones. I like that. Number three is the Who. Love the Who.
That would have been awesome to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Number four, Pink Floyd. Love Pink fucking Floyd. I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Five is Led Zeppelin. Okay, whatever. I don't absolutely hate Led Zeppelin. I'm just not a big fan of it. Number six is U2. This is live, and this is also voted by fans. U2. I'm not big on U2. Never was. Seven's Queen. I love Queen. Damn, they're below U2.
Maybe they put on a badass live show. You don't know.
Eight is Pearl Jam.
Right on.
I want to pause the list for a second. Can you tell me another U2 song I should know besides the Final Countdown?
Not off my top of my head. Never was a huge fan.
That's all I got to say.
Number 9, The Grateful Dead. Not a huge fan, but I can see it because they had a.
Wait, hold up. What is this list?
Top live events voted by fans.
Yeah,
top live performers.
I can see with that, dude. Everyone was so blasted.
People loved them.
At a Grateful Dead concert. People met God at Grateful Dead concerts, bro.
They fucking traveled and shit with the band. I mean, it was like a cult for a while.
Deadheads, yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
they were
10 is 10 is Kiss.
I could see that being a pretty wild live show. Guar is
Yeah.
like, Pee-Pee's right with the Guar, man. That is a badass live show.
I don't like
Never
Gore.
had the pleasure.
I
Have
don't
you
like
ever
Gore.
gone to see them live?
No, I have not. But I don't like
That's an
them. I can't
experience.
understand what they're fucking saying. So
But if you saw them live, who cares what they're saying? They're supposed to be aliens.
They're awesome. It's so fucking
I
cool.
just don't understand.
You go
the music.
once. Just go once. And push up to the front and make sure you wear a white t-shirt. I'll go with you.
When you sex me after.
You'll get sexed while we're in the front rows. You'll
No,
just
you
it'll
said-
be
when
you'll
you
get sexed
said-
all
then
over
you
you.
can suck my balls.
The experience, PIMPMUNK, the experience.
It's better than sex.
What are we doing in the last half hour on the Friday show, Crazy?
We demand. Do it.
You got to put that. See, you
Bitches. I like
Yes.
to switch up the demand.
I like the bitches thing, though. I like the bitches thing.
All right.
Yeah, I like
Come
the
on, loves
bitches.
the bitches.
I'm channeling my my dazed and confused energy. That whole like sizzle like bacon, bitches.
Dude, I love that fucking movie. I love that fucking movie, man.
Great movie.
It's
Love
an
that.
amazing movie. It's so good. Anyways, last half hour, what we do is we tell you to give us money, and you do so. In the description below, we got a Patreon. Please become a patron. Once we reach a certain amount on Patreon, I will be able to start paying raisins for doing this. So, but I had to reach a certain amount because, yeah. Also, there's Streamlabs. There's a PayPal. There's a Venmo, and there's a Cashapp. I got everything. So please tip. Please, I'm begging you with all my ball strength. I don't know what that.
No, you got it wrong. We eat a man. We don't beg.
Eat the man. That's right. Eat it. Well, actually, I'm begging right now because I need groceries like badly.
He's a broken pimpy.
I am broke. I'm broken. Dude, I paid a $500 goddamn electric bill the other day.
You see, I'm telling you, I'd be stealing light bulbs. I don't know what the fuck's the matter with you. I would be hiding.
If you don't have the goddamn electric, what's the sense of having light bulbs if you ain't got electric in your fucking house?
I want $10 to borrow this light bulb for it.
Yeah, I mean, but think about this. Well, how the fuck you gonna use the goddamn light bulbs if you ain't got no electric?
That's what I'm saying. You take the light bulbs so they can't burn up all the electricity and make it unaffordable.
Yeah. There you go. Well, tip. Hell yeah, Pimp will end up 6 months pregnant at a war concert. Okay. I'm already pregnant.
Birthing sack.
Yeah, I got a birthing sack.
I'm finally going to be a daddy.
Yes, you are.
Like a seahorse.
Right?
I mean, I confused everybody when I started birthing section. That's funny. I'm funny. I'm a funny person. I may be the best person on earth. They should call me Jesus.
Man, I finished the first season of Righteous Gemstones, and I started the second one. And it's pretty good. I mean, you know, it's
I like the first season. Yeah. I ain't seen the second season. So.
Yeah, I just started it, you know, and a buddy of mine, he was trying to show me like all Danny McBride's other like little HBO shows, because apparently he's got a handful.
Yeah, he had what was it? He was a baseball guy back in the day.
That's the Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down. That was a good show.
I couldn't get into it. I watched like 2
I
episodes.
liked it. I liked it. It was pretty funny.
What else? There's the other the Vice Principals.
Yeah, but him and that other dude, I can't think of his name. He's very good. Yeah, I seen part of that, some of that. I didn't see it all though.
He showed me that Vice Principals first, and I was like, "Where have I seen this guy from?" The other guy, not Danny McBride.
They've been a bunch of shit.
Yeah, well, what I recognized him from was that new shit with was it Fat Man or whatever, where Mel Gibson is Santa Claus. You remember that? And the dude's the assassin.
Oh, was he in that one? I didn't see that movie. You know, he's
pretty
also
good,
he was in the Hateful Eight.
Yeah, he was. He was in that shit too. I told you I recognized that motherfucker. I didn't tell you that.
And he was also in he was in a lot of good shows too. I mean, like a lot of good shows. What was that one show he was in? Fuck. I can't think of it. It was a really good cop show. And then he was also he appeared in Sons of Anarchy a few times as a transgender person. That was
No
him.
shit, dude. See, he was so familiar, and that that.
He's a really good actor. I like him a lot. I think he should be a bigger star. And he was also in The Apostle with Robert Duvall when he was young. So, but he's been in a lot of shit. I actually like him. I just don't know his fucking name.
Oh, dude, it sucks. I just looked him up too. It beats me too. But yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
He's
not
been
the
a lot
only
of
one sitting in front of a computer, and I have no idea about any of the shows y'all are talking about. Somebody Google it.
What?
Google
Gotta
it.
watch Righteous Gemstones.
Have you never seen Hateful Eight, the movie?
No, and I've still not watched Sons of Anarchy, and I should.
Oh, Son of Anarchy is so fucking good.
That's
I'm
my
listening to
shit.
I've seen it twice. I'll watch it a third time.
I have watched Sons of Anarchy many times. That is my favorite. Everybody knows that. I've said it many times. That's my favorite show of all time. Sons of Anarchy is my favorite show of all time. Well, I mean, and like I try to explain to people, it's Hamlet on motorcycles.
And I didn't realize that at first. Somehow.
From that, the soundtrack has got to be badass. That much.
Oh God, the soundtracks are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. They got a lot of good music. Sons of Anarchy is like one of the shows I can go watch again. There's a couple of shows like that. I've seen The Wire so many fucking times.
I tried to watch that one, or no, it wasn't The Wire. Sorry, it was Mad Men. I started watching and couldn't get into.
The Wire is considered like the greatest show of all time. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I've seen it on. It's considered it's the greatest show of all time.
I like The Sopranos. The Sopranos is fucking
Sopranos
awesome.
is amazing.
You can examine The Sopranos 8 billion different fucking ways. It's
We
so
need to
good.
have a Patreon perk and do like an hour on Saturday and watch shows.
Yeah, I'm willing to do
Sons
that.
of Anarchy and the shows you like, and you can show them to me.
Yeah, I would definitely be down with that because I love watching those shows. I tell you another show.
I've never seen The Sopranos or
Oh
Sons of
my
Anarchy.
God, you've never seen The
So I would
Sopranos?
be watching it for the first time with you on Saturdays. If people are
Sopranos
there.
is an amazing show. It's an amazing show. It's definitely in my top five. I would say my top five would go like, it'd be hard to pick. Number one is Sons of Anarchy. Number two would probably be The Sopranos. The Wire would probably be number three. Breaking Bad would be number four. Number five. Who would I put at number five? This is drama shows now, not comedy.
See, if we did that as a Patreon perk, I'd even watch Breaking Bad with you. I could not get past like 6 episodes of that show.
So
My mom couldn't get past 4 episodes. She didn't like
Whatever
it
was
either.
the bathtub episode. The bathtub episode was, I was like, that's not, they don't even understand science. Fuck this shit. That's not how that works.
But wasn't it fucking like, oh,
Amazing.
shit.
It was awesome. It was
It was
awesome.
a shit
No,
moment.
bad science is not amazing and awesome.
Yeah, but they
I
don't
love
want people
Breaking
actually
Bad.
burning bodies.
Number five. What would I put at number five? Is maybe Oz.
Oz. Okay, see, you know what my honorable mentions would
I've
be?
never seen before.
I have 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But I will say, there's reasons. The Walking Dead is not perfect. There's lots of is in The Walking
I
Dead.
don't really care about the fuck ups. I really don't.
Yeah, most fans
It's a
don't.
really good show.
Black Sails.
Oh, hell yes. Good mention.
Haven't seen
Very
that
good
yet.
honorable mention. That is a great show.
See, we
Black
can do a
Sails is
whole
good.
lineup of great shows that I have never seen one episode
And it's
of.
based on historical events.
Somewhat.
That's what I said. I
Based.
said based on. I said based.
But it's also based on fictional events. Like the main guy was.
Yes. Oh, that's what they do. They mix up actual real characters and fake, like fantasy characters.
Yeah.
There's
They
a
got
lot of-
Blackbeard in there, which was a real person. Blackbeard
Yes.
was a real person.
Yeah.
It's a great show. It's an amazing show. It's really, really good. So that was a hell of an honorable mention. what would be an honorable mention for me? Just drama wise. This is drama, not comedy. The Shield. That's what I was talking. That's the show I was talking about with that dude we was talking about a minute ago with Hathaway. He was in that too. The Shield. Okay. The Shield.
That's the Marvel shit.
No.
Oh, the Shield.
The Shield. Yeah, it was basically FX wanted to create a show that they could kind of, because that's when Sopranos came out, right? They wanted to create a show that was kind of gritty and shit like that. So they made a show about a dirty cop called The Shield. And it starred the guy who was, and have you ever seen Gotham? No. Okay, I'm trying to think of something else in there. Fuck, what was he? He was in something else. Was this? I don't remember what else was he was in. He was in a lot of shit. But it starred him, and it was a very, very good show. It was a very good show.
Walton Goggins?
Huh?
Walton Goggins? Is that the actor y'all were talking about?
Yes. Mr. Goggins.
That is a guy who I think probably should be a way bigger actor than he is.
He's got a hell of a name too.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't like the name Goggins.
I do.
Come here. It's not like, come here, Gog on my dick.
Yeah.
No, okay. Now Agent, you bringing up comedies.
Yeah.
I'm talking about drama.
No, I'm talking about drama. I'll speak on Danny's behalf here. For a minute there, every fucking time I turn around, I'm like, and what are you doing? Watching Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, God, don't.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to say something that's going to. That's one of my guilty pleasures was Grey's Anatomy, brother. That's a guilty pleasure, man. I fucking love Grey's Anatomy. Kicked ass, dog. That's a good show.
You're talking Danny's language now.
It is a good show.
See, I don't mind saying guilty pleasures. Like right now, you know what I'm watching right now? I've seen it before too, by the way, and I'm watching it again because I like it. Teen Wolf.
The MTV one?
The MTV show. Yeah, it was good. It's a good fucking show.
The movie was cool.
Never seen it.
No, but it's nothing like the movie. You know, the movie was comical. This is drama. This is like, if you like, I mean, this is like, to me, it's kind of like Walking Dead with wolves.
Danny mentioned Ozark.
Ozark's a fucking amazing show, by the way.
I'm waiting for more of that. When's that coming?
Mindhunters was a great show.
Was that the? No,
that.
Is that the Jonah Hill one?
No, Mindhunters is about the serial killers. It's based on actual events too.
How they start the unit that hunts them.
But the guy who actually created the term serial killer, right? He was the guy that created this term. It's good, but Ozark is but now they're not having another season of Ozark.
I know. So there's like they're releasing the second half of it in the next couple of months or weeks.
Now I'm gonna tell you a show that my mom absolutely fucking loved and got me into it, and I watched it and I liked Lucifer. That's a pretty good fucking show.
I've heard good things about that one too.
It's pretty good
clever.
Show.
Never checked it
out.
It's
very clever. That is.
Entertaining and clever. I do enjoy that one.
The guy who plays Lucifer is such a charming actor.
Yeah, he's funny. They're a good team. Like,
yeah, and my mom was like, he's so good looking.
My mom used to watch Renegade for that reason. Ugh.
You know who my mom's weird. You know who my mom thinks so good looking? I can't say Simon Cowell.
You should get her a cardboard cutout.
And I'm gonna tell you who my mom's crazy about. And if I ever get a chance to get him to do like like one of those videos that the celebrities do, what is it called?
Cameo.
Uncle Cracker. My mom loves Uncle Cracker.
Nice.
She's crazy about Uncle Cracker.
My mom loved fucking Uncle Cracker too.
I don't know why, but you know.
You know who my mom's crazy about right now? Who she can't get? She's a fucking.
You're fucked up right now. I'm telling you right now. You starting to get really fucked up.
Maybe so. I just hit the ball. My mama loves Penn Jillette. She's a patron of Penn Jillette.
Really?
I don't know. She talks about this shit all the time. She loves it. Penn Jillette, Penn and Teller, baby. You know Penn and Teller?
But the number one comedies now, my list, I don't know how I would rank them, but I always, Seinfeld is my sitcom, dude. That's my sitcom. I like
Seinfeld.
I love Seinfeld. Cheers is another one that I really
Yeah,
like.
that was a good one.
I guess you would. Is Trailer Park Boys considered a sitcom?
I don't know. I never saw it.
It's amazing comedy. It's a funny fucking show.
Yeah.
Love Trailer Park Boys. Love them. And this is not ranked in order either, by the way. It's just, but Trailer Park Boys is funny as fuck, dude. I love Trailer Park Boys. And there's another Canadian show, and I can't think of the name of it. It's funny as hell, too. I can't think of the name of it.
Is it Kenny and Spenny or Kenny versus Spenny, that one? That's what I don't know.
But it's Lettermore, or not Lettermore.
Oh,
Is it
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Letterkenny. Funny as hell.
Dude, the only like comedy TV show besides the Righteous Gemstones that either like, oh yeah, this is funny, Workaholics. I like me some Workaholics coming up.
It was okay.
It was okay. As far as like, it was one of those ones where like, it's like, yeah, this is like 20 minutes. I can watch a bunch of these.
It wouldn't be a show that popped up in my head, to be honest with you. It would, but I liked it. It was okay. I mean,
Workaholics was pretty funny.
but if I'm sitting here talking about, it wouldn't have popped up in my head, but it was good.
Yeah. Would you consider BoJack Horseman a comedy? I mean, that's not.
I love BoJack Horseman. I fucking love BoJack Horseman. But that's an animation, though.
Exactly.
My dude, King of the Hill is the best animation in my opinion. King of the Hill is the shit. I love King of the Hill.
King of the Hill definitely deserves its due. It never really was like my thing, but
one of my favorite shows to watch, funny wise, when I was younger. I don't even think they would get canceled in like season 1 now. It was Married with Children.
Yeah. Dude, Married with Children was considered the worst show of all time.
Have you watched any of those episodes again?
I love Married with Children.
My God, they're so not like
I love
okay, like it's hilarious. I was showing them to Sloth a while back. And he was just dying that he's like, only Americans would put something like this on television.
Yeah, I remember an episode where Peggy's like, I want to have sex. And Al's like, me too, but not with you.
Yeah, he did, man.
I loved it. It was a good show. I loved it. But animation, King of the Hill, Futurama was another one.
Futurama was fucking good.
The dog episode, man.
Yeah. And the other one like didn't have the same reaction, but you could tell they were going for it. Like the one with like the bee venom.
Yeah, but the dog episode was the best.
For sure, yeah. I like the dog episode.
But King of the Hill is my favorite. Now, my generation, and I know you guys know them because it's iconic, but Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yes.
No, I watched those when I was little, man. Like,
And I'm gonna tell you something else that it was very cool when we were younger. Celebrity Deathmatch, man. That shit was fun.
I watched that shit when I was a kid too. You never watched Celebrity Deathmatch? It was like those claymation celebrities.
That shit was fucking amazing. It was so funny. They had Stone Cold was part of the fucking game.
Drinks.
Steve Austin was part of the show. I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead was fucking funny, dude. We'd sit up late at night, we'd sitting there fucking getting high watching that shit.
Hell yeah. That was good nights.
Yeah, dude, I love that shit. Man.
I don't miss high school, but I do miss after the final bell rang.
Yeah.
I miss like the not in school part of high school.
Hell, you're naming off the animation hour on TV too. Yeah, I am actually glad. Yeah. Yeah, that was good shit back in the day. It really was. It really, really was. What noise is that? Those zombies in the background are trying to get you, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just hug one of them. Tell them they're okay. Yeah, the shit was good, buddy. Shit was good. I've gotten no tips, and that sucks.
Sad panda.
And we ain't got but 10 minutes left of the show, so. What John Vegas disappointed me tonight. John Vegas needs to give me at least 20, or I will cry my eyes out. I will cry myself to death. I mean, sleep. Danny, I was going to say something about something, but now Dirt's back, so I don't want to insult him.
It's very polite of you, PIMPMUNK. Would you like to say something about my pussy?
No, I was going to say something about her cleavage, but yeah.
Oh,
She's petting that pussy, ain't she? Yeah, look at her.
He's a good pussy.
Oh, my God.
no. He's mean.
He's a little asshole.
He's mean. He's a mean pussy. Dude, fucking Nelson is crazy.
He's going balls out to the walls out.
Do what, baby?
You made John Lewis make us sad.
Well, fuck him.
Should I?
No. Dude, I'm going to get pissed off if you fucking anybody beside me. I'm breaking my black girl rule for you, so you better not.
All right.
And you got to get over that one thing. You really do need to get over that one thing.
Who, me?
No, Raisin. She's got a problem with something. She's got a problem with something about me that is stupid. It's a stupid thing.
Listen, most men go bald sooner or later.
No, that's not it.
Well, listen, I know it's very rare, but some men have 3 testicles.
That's not it. She's actually interested in that.
That's a fascinating thing.
Yeah, it is.
Does the one
Dude,
float?
I hate to talk about this, but I cannot lie. Every female that I've ever been with has pretty much got down there and examined them motherfuckers. Like, oh, look at it!
Who wouldn't?
It's real.
Be counting them like the owl in the Tootsie Roll commercial.
I remember one day I was, when I was doing all this traveling, have you ever fucked a fan, PIMPMUNK? Yes, PIMPMUNK yes. But like I said, that one night, somebody knocking on my hotel door, opened the door, there she was, and they're like, "Oh, she wants the deck."
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her the deck, and she was like, "I want to do something." I was about to say, "I really want to see it." I was like, well, if you get down there and look at him, you better kiss something.
Oh.
And she did.
You have a natural opener.
I do. And it opens up things, too.
See? Curiosity. You never know.
Curiosity killed the coochie.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded like I had an STD.
Turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
It's all green and shit.
All right, now, somebody's tip. We got 7 minutes left. Can we make half to go? Can we make half to go? $50. Can we make half to go? Come on, guys.
Or you can be very generous and donate $200 so Danielle can slap the piss out of me live on camera for your viewing pleasure.
Danielle, y'all, all jokes aside, y'all are a very attractive couple.
Thank you. I mean,
yeah, cute little couple.
It's not our fault that, it looks like she's my sister.
She is a very pretty girl, though. I mean, I feel like when I tell her that, I feel like an old man perv, but yeah, she's so young, but she is a pretty
They're
girl.
babies.
They are babies.
Well enough to drink.
Barely.
Oh, that's because we're ancient, though. That's why.
The same thing about this, you're old enough to drink. Well, like your age is when we were still drinking. It's when we started drinking. That long ago.
I've been at this for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, I'm a fuck up.
You're a fuck up.
Weren't we all?
I was a fuck up at that.
Me
dude.
too.
How old are you, Derek? 22?
I am 23.
23. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've known you for about like 2 years now,
Well,
Pimple.
23, dude. I was very crazy.
Oh, dude, I'm.
Yeah, I think you're doing all right, man.
I'm holding it together.
I think
Man,
you're doing
23. And when I was 23, you would not like me.
I don't know, man. We might have got drunk at a bar together and had a fucking
No,
That'd
good
have been even
time.
worse.
Nah, see, I quite possibly would have hit you when I was 23.
Yeah.
I had a
Especially
bad,
more together.
I had a bad attitude. Just put it that way. I had a bad attitude at 23.
See, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
I was not the jovial fellow that you see now. I was not. Now I was still funny. I was funny, but I was dealing with a lot of fucking issues, right? Inside my head, not being able to deal with them was the problem. And I was mean.
Maybe I'm mistaken, man, but I've had friends that I feel like.
Oh, we could have been friends for sure. And if I'd
That's
have
what
been your
I'm saying.
friend, I'd like, hey, Dirt, watch me beat this guy up.
I mean, you know, I've had friends like that. That's what I'm saying, Pimo. We might not have been too far along.
Yeah, but that's how I was. But I am definitely not that way now. Now I think I despise people like that. I despise people like I was. I hate my 23-year-old self. I do. I hate that person.
It's destructive. It's self-destructive, and why would you want to bring the pain on others? But you know, at the same time, it's like there's a certain point where it's like, you know, people are going to cross the line. It is what it is, you know. But
Yeah, and that being that person allowed you to be who you are today. So don't hate it.
True. And also, being that person also makes me wake up at night with fucking migraine headaches from all the concussions.
Yeah, you learned hard lessons because you didn't listen.
I mean, yeah, think about it. I was hitting the back of the head with a 2x4 with a nail in it.
yeah, that's like compared to like that and the eyeball getting popped out. I think the nail is worse. Danny, have you heard about the eyeball?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the nail? Tell her about the nail.
Well, there's a guy that I had to take care of at the bar when I was working there. Well, later on that night, when closing time was out, I was walking out, and he was out there waiting on me, and he hit me in the back of the head with a 2x4, and it had a nail in it, and the nail stuck in the back of my head, and the 2x4 was hanging from my head.
Oh my God.
So I reached back there and went, ah!
She knows about when he was losing, right? Like what happens when you hold him too low when he's losing.
Everybody knows about that.
You know about the nut bite, right? You had to have heard of that. Had to have,
No,
yes.
Did you hear it?
You know about the nut bite.
I don't know.
Tell it right now. If that doesn't immediately ring a bell, you never heard about it.
Okay, so I got in the fight, right? I was in the fight, and the dude was on top. He was beating the shit out of me. The dude was winning the fight. Well, he fucked up, and for some reason, he put his knee like right here, I guess to hold me down. And when he did, his crotch area was exposed. So I bit his nuts. And I bit one, and one of them, it smashed in my mouth.
Feel the pop? Felt the pop, didn't you?
Yes, I definitely felt the pop.
It was not a scrotum bite. He bit the nut.
Nothing. And then when he fell over, of course, I could see the blood seeping through his jeans.
Nope, yet she hadn't heard that one.
Yeah.
That's the best detail right there. That's the
That's
truth.
about the face I had.
And I was seeping through, and then that's when I jumped on. That's when I got on top of him and started beating the fuck out of him.
And then you like saw him at a grocery store or something years later.
Yeah, years later, yeah.
You are so lucky.
But that's not even the worst I ever did to anybody. The
The
story you're talking the guy you're talking about, I've seen a grocery store, that's the guy I caught with my girlfriend. And yeah. What I did to that dude was unfucking necessary. And sometimes I cry when I think about what I did to that dude.
Usually that's what changes. So that's why Will Smith got away with what he did, and Chris Rock has been very public about that.
Yes.
He has a difficult time. He cannot allow himself to get angry like that.
Yeah.
Because when people hold back when they're hurt a lot, and they hold all that pain and anger inside. When they finally lash out, they
Yeah.
really hurt people. And he made his mistakes, and there are regrets there. So he does not allow that anger to come out again. And
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
he had, I don't care who people say is bigger or smaller. Like, I think if he had actually flipped his shit, he'd have whooped the piss out of Will Smith.
Good.
And I love Will Smith. That's hometown.
Yeah,
Philly.
I always liked Will. I mean, I always liked a lot of his movies. I liked The Fresh Prince. I just hate that he did that because now I kind of dislike him because of it.
I wish he had been a better man and a better example for the children he brought into the world.
Yeah. But, you know, especially because, like, look, when I did what I did, I was young. Will's 50-something years old.
Well, he's older than us.
Yeah, he's older than us. So, I mean, there's no way I would do anything I did back then. You know, because I'm just not that person. Landon knows in the chat room. Hey, buddy.
Landon.
He says, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone, latitude. Hello, great PIMPMUNK. Please do give my best compliments to your honorable mom. I love it when he does that. I will. And we may, if you guys don't mind, we may even go on and finish 2 hours. Is that cool with y'all?
Yeah.
You good? You want to finish out another 30 minutes? I'm with it.
All right. We'll go ahead and finish the show out because I am trying to make the goal. I really need this money, like, really bad. So if we can make the goal, I'd appreciate it. And also, we're having fun. But yeah, I do want to talk because I like talking about it for some reason because I like to talk about my mistakes and work on what I mentioned earlier because I hate to leave it blank, like what I did to the dude. I caught the dude with my girl, so he was in the bed having sex with her. He was naked, so I started beating him up, right? And then I dragged him outside in the street, put him in the street where the community can see him, and I stomped the poor boy. Okay, and I was wearing boots.
No.
And it was bad. It was bad. I mean,
That's the kind of thing, though, like when people get granted temporary insanity,
yeah.
that's the kind of thing that tips people over.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. It was ridiculous.
That is a hugely emotional, non-rational moment. And I'm not saying what you did was right.
Yeah. Oh, no, I got you.
Understand the rage and panic and betrayal that would drive someone to commit something like that in a moment of stupidity and anger.
Thank you, Landon, for saying that, by the way. By the way, if you do want to tip, there is a Venmo, there's a PayPal, there's a Cashapp, and there's Streamlabs. We got all the areas to cover the tip there. It's a $100 go. I mean, I really need a way more than $100, but $100 go. If I can make half the go, I'd be happy.
We'll get it one piece at a time.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just trying to, any tip would be much, 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 much appreciated. But yeah, I agree that, it was, but like I said, years later, that's the story you're talking about where I met the guy in the grocery store. That was him. Years later, I did see the guy in the grocery store and I walked up to him and I was like, I reached my hand out and said, man, I want to apologize to you. And he was like, you want, and when he was like, you want to apologize to me? Because, he did what he did. And what he did was wrong, but because I knew him, he knew I was with her, but she was the one that owed me something, not him. So it was wrong. And I reached out, I shook his hand, and I felt a little better, but it still bothers me at times because I can see in my, like right now I'm seeing the images of what I actually did to him. It was bad. I mean, I didn't even get into details of what I did to them.
No, yeah, I mean, dude.
Well, this, folks, is why when you have pent-up anger, you need to address it because eventually something will happen that will provoke genuine anger and you will lose control.
There is a link in your Discord, Red Eye. Send it at the beginning of the show, buddy.
Red Eye.
Link in the dick sword.
But yeah, it was yeah. Thank you, Larry, for saying that, Landon. He said PIMPMUNK is a much better person. I am a much better person. I am not I will never say I'm a good man. This is what I always say. I strive to be a good man. I try to be a good man. That's when somebody tells you they're a good person, you better be careful. But when somebody says they trying to be a good person, that's different. And I'm trying to be a good person. So yeah. You learn from your mistakes, and you learn from the things you did. And I too tell stories, and it may seem like I'm bragging about fighting something, but I'm not. I'm just telling about my life.
Yeah, you're just being real about who you were.
Yeah, I was gnarly back in the day, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's up, Reddy?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Burger Butt.
Yeah.
Good
Somebody sent
afternoon.
me by the way, somebody sent me a tweet earlier today. Who was it? Let me see who it was. Shadow Man. He said at PIMPMUNK, Red Eye has been seen in public. It's a robot with that fucking head you got there in your mask. so it's somebody dressed up in a costume.
Yeah, I've looked at those. Here's the one little problem. There is a guy in Australia that makes them. To get a full costume like that is over $1,000. It's cast off one of the original suits, I believe, but they cost a pretty penny to get, and they're unfinished, so I've got to paint it to...
Yeah.
Yeah, even the helmet itself. Beg your pardon?
How much is just the helmet, though?
A couple of $100.
Well, we're gonna get you a fucking helmet. Once I get my financial shit together, I'll fucking do a goddamn fundraiser or something. I'm gonna get you that goddamn helmet where you can go live, where you can get on camera with me.
There's a couple of different options. I'm looking into stuff. Might even
What
make
about a
something
mask?
myself. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Is just I'll get some sort of mask and customize it.
Yeah.
There's a couple of shops that do some pretty cool stuff that's 80% what I like. I can just add stuff or remove stuff. Be a fun project.
You okay, Dirt? Okay.
I say, bueno.
There seems to be a wire connecting you and Danielle together. Your ears, but you know what? It's 2022. Yeah.
They share everything.
Yeah.
Even their body parts.
Even the bong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody on the clock. Everybody's on the clock right now. Everybody's on the clock right now.
Everybody?
Everybody's on the clock.
Wow. That's a lot of clock.
Let's get me a giant fucking lump sum of cash where I can pay the last bill, well, 2 bills I got, and I can go buy the biggest bill of groceries I bought in 20 years, which would, in today's prices, I'd probably get 2 items.
Yeah.
Hamburger meat is fucking ridiculously priced right now. Like, ridiculously priced. Everything's so fucking high right now. It's ridiculous.
Like $7 a pound where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, think about this, Raisin. You're in Red Eye, you're in our generation. What? When I was 20, let's say 25, $100 would buy a pretty good sized bill of groceries.
Yes.
Like a really, you can fucking stock. You can stock your kitchen.
You can fill a cart for sure.
Yeah, you can stock your kitchen for a fucking while there. A couple weeks ago, I went to spend $100 at the grocery store. It was like 2 or 3 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
That used to only happen to me when I went into like the drugstore and you're trying to buy makeup and stuff. I hated drug. Like back in the day, I used to go to Drug Emporium. I walk out of there and like $30 was like I was a teenager, but like that was a decent job. But like, how the fuck do I spend all this money on this tiny little bag? Because you come out with like the smallest bag, but it's got like, you know, like makeup is expensive as shit.
Yeah.
No,
The amount for all that is ridiculous. It would be ridiculous, Landon. It'd be too much. I couldn't add. I mean, no way I can make that because my rent's $800, and that's the last major bill I got. I paid my electric bill the other day, $500 fucking dollars for electric bill, $500 goddamn dollars. So the rent's $800 to fill the groceries. What I would say, God, to fill them up, fill the kitchen up. I don't know. It'd be ridiculous. So I don't.
Yeah.
$1,200. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Yeah, shit is ridiculous, Red. It really is. You're ridiculous, Red.
Oh, I don't know. I paid $50 for a packet of 30 cigarettes the other day. That was like,
a packet of 30 cigarettes? You got packs of 30?
30 cigarettes, $50.
I see. They used to, back in the day when I was young, my grandmother used to buy a cigarette called Richmond that had 30 in it, but I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, we got 40s over here, so you can buy
40s? You got a pack of 40?
Yeah, you can buy a pack of 40.
I have never seen that.
And you get pouches of 25 and 50 grams, but they're just like, so fucking ridiculously expensive now. But
Wow.
I found a tobacconist that sells really cheap, gnarly packets of 30s for $40, which is better than 50. So I'll be going there from now on.
What's your brand, Red? What do you smoke?
Whatever the cheapest one is. At the moment, it's Bond Street, and it's probably made. Where are these ones made? Let's find out. This should be interesting. Holy shit! All right, so I've had cigarettes from South Korea, of all places, fucking Belarus. And if you know anything about Belarus, it's like, anyway, Putin's buddy. These are made in fucking Indonesia, right? So here's a kicker. Did you know it's illegal to grow tobacco in Australia? If you're a farmer and you want to grow tobacco to sell to a cigarette company, you can go fuck yourself. But we're quite happy to import tobacco from every other country on the fucking planet. And so the government can ramp it up and get ridiculous amounts of tax on them.
Really?
I used to buy 15 cigarettes when I was going to school for 86 cents. So they design these cigarettes, basically a school kid starter pack, 15 smokes, less than $1. They eventually banned them from doing that, but it was like too late for our generation. We're all running around with fucking packets of 15s going, whee, 86 cents, bargain. Poverty pack, we used to call them.
Poverty pack. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, well, I was younger, not a kid, but, a kid. We used to buy the Harley Davidson cigarettes for $1 a pack.
Yeah.
And then back then Dorel was really cheap, but now they're fucking name brand cigarette.
That's crazy. They're so nasty too. My parents used to smoke.
That's like this ain't
Jack used to be 99 cents a pack for a while, and that was late in the game when cigarettes weren't 99 cents a pack anymore. Jacks still were.
I tell you, this ain't got nothing to do with cigarettes, but like I remember when I was young, Champion clothing was a Walmart brand. It's cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like one of the number one selling clothing line.
Well, it was a Walmart because Kmart, wasn't it?
At Walmart. You get a Champion at Walmart.
You might could get Walmart when we were kids.
Do what?
There was no Walmart when we were kids.
There was no Walmart? What? Yes, it was.
There was no Walmart around here. We had Kmart.
Baby, Walmart's been around for 100 years.
There was no Walmart in my area. We had a Sam's Club before we had Walmarts.
Well, you know Walmart's own Sam's Club, right?
I know. That's why I said the two. Otherwise, I'd have said Target.
Walmart's been around forever, though, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Walmart when I was a kid. We didn't get the Super Center until I was a kid.
I wonder if it was a Southern thing back then. Because Kmart dominated up here for a long time until they got the lawsuits and had to be Big K. Like, there's always blue light specials.
Agents of Ed Zellers and Kmart. But yeah, anyways, cigarettes is fucking ridiculous, though.
Yeah, dude, $50 a pack, that fucking blows my goddamn noggin.
Yeah, but that's Australian money, though, now.
Okay, yeah, that's practically worthless. No.
That's true. Dollar dues are worthless piles of shit.
I mean, I don't know how much $50 would be in U.S. currency.
Well, if we go to America and give you guys $100, we get about $70 in our hand. So when you come over here, you get about $1.30, I do believe.
Yeah, it's still a raw deal, man. Shit.
So still,
I guess that makes sense because, you all don't have like rolling plains of tobacco fields or anything like that. That makes sense, I guess, man. Shit.
So we got 16 minutes to make. No, we gotta make some money, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of the dirt.
Damn.
By the way,
It's the beast.
this was all Dirt's idea too,
It
not
was
mine.
110%. Nobody pressured me into it. It was a spontaneous
because
decision.
every time somebody does something stupid on my show, PIMPMUNK gets a lot of blame.
They're
for
like,
it.
PIMPMUNK, listen, PIMPMUNK, why'd you let that dumbass do that shit on your stream?
That's like
Like,
the time
said
that
they
dude.
do it.
That's like the time the dude that ate the pea cookie. Everybody was like, PIMPMUNK, man, I didn't make him do a guy. It was his fucking idea.
The pea cookie.
Oh, you don't know about the pea cookie?
The pea cookie.
There's a dude that pissed in the glass, took a chocolate chip cookie, dumped it, dropped it in the pea, let it soak, then he took the cookie out, ate it, then he drank the pea.
Mm-hmm. That happened.
That happened. He also, on one of my private
That
shows.
wouldn't normally mess me up if I didn't actually see it. Like,
Yeah.
He was on camera.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It was
oh
on camera.
yes,
You got to prove it, of course. That's right. Of course.
It was, and then on one of the private shows one time, same dude jerked off on a piece of toast and then ate the toast.
that's it. I don't even know. The
Yeah.
pea is so much worse though.
Well, yeah, you're a swallower.
I know that's not gonna hurt. I don't know about
come toast, who gives a fuck?
Oh well, you know.
But anyways, yes, the dumbass thing that I will do is that I will let Danny slap the absolute piss out of me for
Yes.
a $200 donation.
Yeah, but she's gonna slap him and then yell, "Keep PIMPMUNK's name out your fucking mouth." Yeah. Hey, Red Eye, will you do me a favor?
Do I have to?
Yes. Will you do some yapping while I go pee? Because I took my fluid pills earlier and I'm pissing like a racist.
I can do that. That's kind of easy. So, yeah, looking at some masks right now. There's some interesting choices. I could spend $300+ and get something very fucking cool.
Very intricate.
Well, it's got LED lights and it's full cyberpunk fucking. Yeah, so there's LED mask, cyberpunk. Yeah, this thing's really fucking cool looking. It's different. Yeah, but it's definitely not worth the price they're asking now that I see what it is. So it's basically a motorcycle visor put onto a fucking one of those cyberpunk fucking mouth covery ones. That's not worth fucking no way. You can take that one and blow it out your butthole. But this
Blow it
other
out
one,
the beehole.
what's this one like? $305. Give us a look at this one. A bit more to it, but nah, I'd kind of look like Voltron at that point.
Good
So
pee,
fuck
good
that shit.
Raisin Girl lied to me, by the way.
What?
You're not on camera.
I said if I felt better. Like,
Well, I'll beat the goddamn puss lips off of a bitch.
that sounds kind of hot, actually.
You're such a fucking freak. But I love you for it.
I know you do. I'm trying to figure out when Sam's Club came to Pennsylvania.
Are you still thinking about the fucking Sam's Club?
It's messing me up that you feel like Sam's Club was around when we were kids, and I'm like, damn, it was in the South, like way back in when we were born.
You got me fucked up, Raisin, because I was born in New Jersey. I'm like, was there always a Walmart? As far as I know, like
I'm waiting. So I mean,
Walmart been around for me forever. I mean, I never not remember having
Illinois in
Walmart.
77. They spread to Georgia and South Carolina in 81, Florida and Nebraska in 82, Midwest, Oklahoma in 83.
they had to be in Jersey.
And in
before
Indiana,
that.
Iowa, New Mexico, North Carolina, Virginia store in 1984, 85. They
We're
hit
going through
Wisconsin,
the-
Colorado, Minnesota in 86. Where the fuck is my state? We kept them out of here for a while.
When did they go to Mississippi?
Well, now you got me skipping stuff because you're saying I'm taking too long. Talking about super centers in 88, 1988, 27 states: Arizona, Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, New Jersey, Wyoming, California, Nevada, North Dakota, Pennsylvania. So 88, they did get here.
Yeah, so I've always known Walmart.
Yeah. I never not remember Walmart.
Dude, I remember going to a Walmart in New Jersey as a kid and them taking my thumbprint outside the Walmart.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I
was like,
remember
don't know.
Walmart's being around in high school, but I don't remember going to a Walmart. Before high school, if you went to a cheap store, it was Kmart.
Come on.
Everybody went to like
Kmart. I'm looking to see if I got any tips.
department
anywhere.
stores and Burlington Coat Factory.
Not a fucking tip one yet, man. This is demeaning. We got 10 minutes.
10 minutos.
Where's the burger bot at?
I'm looking at helmets now.
Oh, you looking at
I'm
him?
looking at masks. I've found one Cylon helmet that's wearable. They want like 200 and something bucks, and that's not even close to being completed. You get some fiberglass bits. The finished one, oh shit! Here's the guy in Australia with one. Yeah, this is the expensive one. So 210 bucks, and that gets you the fiberglass raw kit.
Well, damn.
There are some other. They do have similar items, so I got to check out some of his other stuff.
Yeah, we need to get you one for sure. My damn neck. I got a pain in my goddamn neck. It won't go away. Why'd you hurt my neck, Red Eye?
I was bored,
I'm gonna
and
put some icy hot on it.
yeah, you do that. You just do that. Then it'll be cold and hot, and you get all confused and frightened.
I don't see Landon talking no more. Did he leave, that old bastard? He lucky I don't whoop his old crusty ass. I remember one time somebody heard me talking to Landon like that. Message, got an email. How dare you talk to a man of his statue like that? Like, he wants me to.
Yeah, look. Yeah, he's got a big lumpy fucking brain. He's just a person. It's like, calm down. Everyone likes to fucking.
He's my
be treated like
buddy.
everyone else.
He's my buddy. I mean, he really, Landon's my buddy.
It's not his fault that he's a cork sniffer. Just calm down.
And it's not his fault that he made friends with a goddamn heathen.
Yeah.
Red Eye. I told him not to become friends with Red Eye.
Yeah. I'll ruin reputations. Better than his. For
I mean, shit. Me now. I mean, I am a socialite. Is that even a word?
I don't know. He's now. Fuck it.
I'm a socialite. I like something.
Socialite?
There's Landon in the goddamn thing. I didn't see him.
I was just, hello there, Great PIMPMUNK, and
Hey, buddy.
of course, Raisin, hi.
Hi, Landon.
I didn't see you down there, buddy. I'm sorry.
And allegedly Red Eye, but you never know.
Hey, I was looking at helmets. I wasn't looking at the fucking screen.
Well, y'all should have told me Landon was in the bottom. Goddamn, what's wrong
I
with
can't
you?
see the bottom.
I was reeling about Walmart getting freaking medals from presidents. I'm
What
trying
you gonna
to
say, Landon?
Folks should tip. Tip.
I don't think they are, though, man. They ain't but 4 people watching. That's probably us.
So, and of course, I had to write a sad obituary for a tree today.
Yeah, I read that. You sent that to me. I have a sad tree.
Yeah, we had here at Treehouse. We had a nice, great tree that had to be felled today because a couple days ago it got smacked by lightning. I mean, it was blasted. So it was sad, but it was a great tree. The tree was sprouted in 1855, and it was a huge. This is a huge tree. This tree was 54.5 meters. That's 178.8 feet high.
Wow.
It was 145 centimeters or 57 inches wide. It was a huge tree. Eagles nested in it. It was a nice thing, but some lightning went bam and split it down almost 2/3 of the way through the thing and had to fall. So
Something like that's I mean, once it's broken up, that's a big hazard.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah, I watched. I mean, all I saw was just this blinding flash of light.
Oh, you saw it happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thunder and lightning at the same time. Boom, long, and the bolt. But But fortunately, our lightning rods saved it. People were sort of like, "You're installing lightning rods in your house? Oh, okay." Give me a think. Well, guess what? We would have had light bulbs blown out, refrigerators toasted, so forth. It wasn't for the lightning rods. So it was a main bolt, right? Just hit that tree and just like down.
That's crazy.
2/3 of the way down. But the tree lived a long life. It had lots of birds in the air and eagles and nests and people on the ground enjoyed it. The neighborhood came around and watched the thing. We paid it our due respects. We have a couple of slices of the trunk. We're gonna make a table out of. Another, we're gonna make an interpretive sign, and we're gonna have all the various things back to 1855 when the thing was sprouted. All the things that happened. Just think about what happened in the last 167 years of this tree experience. So
yeah, that's what
here's the tree.
Well, yeah. Y'all should tip for the tree. We ain't got about 5 minutes. We ain't gonna make no
Tip $167 for the tree.
There you
One
go.
for each year.
I wish. Whew.
Yeah, that tree went down like a boss, and the sound it made as it was going down is pretty epic. So,
and it hit the ground. I mean, it went bang.
Yeah, they thump.
But
the whole thing was felled.
Yeah, so it was struck on the 4th. We had tree people come out on the 6th, and they began to. They tried to save the tree to figure out how they could save it, but it had split so far down the trunk.
Yeah.
And the thing, the next big windstorm would have, sailed along.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a sad decision, but we had to say thanks for the tree. It was really weird, when we cut the tree off, sap just poured out like a river out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it had the lightning had sheared so much of the cambium layer. When it hit the cadmium layer is that moist layer below the bark, right? It superheated that water and the steam blew shards of that tree over. I mean, we found shards 70 meters, 230 feet from the tree. It had pieces of the bark impaled deep in the lawn.
Damn!
It was like bang, right?
Yeah.
The power of the lightning storm. So that tree went out with a bang.
Miss.
Yeah, for sure.
And there were other felling of their eagles circling around it, sort of paying respect to the tree, but we got the neighborhood come there, explain to the children about lightning, about the tree. You could see the 167 years of the history of the tree, of the wet years and dry years and so forth on the history of the tree there. So we called it Doug. It was a Douglas fir. And we called it Doug. And so here's to Doug. But yeah, that's. But we had it sort of graced us with our presence. It was a majestic tree, and but it came to its end.
It looks like there's a grove of its babies all around in the vicinity of it. So it's not like it's not going to. One of those other trees will take over and become the big monster out of the grove.
Behind this tree is this glorious cherry tree that was kind of dwarfed by this mango. I mean, because again, this thing is like was like in 57 inches in diameter. This is a huge tree, 145 centimeters. And
it's like,
but when it fell, go ahead.
Where that tree was shading. Oh, sorry, you go do it.
Good, I just said it's a thick tree.
And behind the tree was this glorious cherry tree, which now is in full bloom and is taking up the scenery. But still, we miss Doug. So.
Yeah, that's sad because it's pretty cool.
No, there'll be a race on now where the sun's getting to the ground, where it used to be.
Yep.
There'll be a bunch of things just spread out of that ground, and it'll be a race, and it'll be quite interesting to watch that and see what animals come into the habitat.
Yes.
Will that cherry tree become the dominant thing, or one of the conifers nearby? I don't know, but
Well, next to it is this humongous Canadian maple that's big enough. We have a house in the tree. In that
that's
tree.
crazy.
Take
So
cool
yeah,
pictures of it once a month and see how it
Will
fills
do.
in over the years.
we'll do, as I say. But
A wild space flip book.
at some point, this alleged Australian is going to come and visit, and you can see it. We left a stump up there, so, but yeah, I don't know. Are they allowed to have Australians allowed to have come up to the Northern Hemisphere, or are they restricted?
No, I think we've accepted that everybody's got cooties, and we're just. It's like, yeah, come on, you got cooties? We don't give a shit because everybody's, everybody's got cooties.
PIMPMUNK has cooties.
I do. That crabs.
He's got dingleberries. He's got all sorts of horrible.
I
fucking
got
things.
yeah, I got everything
Yeah.
except money.
So you can solve this by tipping, right?
Yeah, nobody wants to see Dirt get slapped. He will get
He's a
slapped
nice
in the
guy.
face hard by Danielle for $200.
I can
Wow.
pay for your sins.
Wow.
There you go for it.
Quasi-religious and cultish, and I kind of want to join the cult.
Yeah.
For the low price
But
of
it's-
$200. Watch.
There
me
are
get
links in the
this
description
slapped out.
below that has various things you can go to contribute.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen tonight because we're at the end anyway.
You're right, and they got it for free watching the Oscars.
Yeah,
Oh, did you hear?
I needed it.
The will, he's been banned for 10 years by
Yeah,
the powers that be. It's like,
You know, I'm
I
surprised
would-
like a band like that doesn't come for life.
Did they yank back his award?
no,
Yeah.
They didn't. Wow.
no, he keeps. Which I'm not too sure I want his award yanked from him.
Douchebag.
I mean, you earn it, whatever.
well, if
I
you
right.
can't act in a civilized manner, do you deserve to be given one of the biggest awards in your industry? If you
mean-
can't take a fucking joke?
I don't understand why that they didn't go and escort him out, saying, sir, please come with us.
I
You'll
think
leave
they
the audience.
tried, and he
No, they
I'm
came
not
out to be
leaving.
alive. Though. They came out. They waited 3 days and said they did ask him to leave, but then it came out and they said no, they didn't ask him to leave. So
Why do they come
Yeah.
out and bullshit? It's
Douchebag.
like,
yeah, it's,
Because they
Now-
were
now
taking
I won't
for
believe
not
they
doing
fucking-
anything.
they're trying to
They should
save
have acted
face.
immediately,
Yeah,
and then they would have not had to they
Trying
if
to
they had
save
acted
face.
immediately. I would even say, still let the award go to him. Just don't let him go collect it and make a speech after a scene
yeah,
like
that was
That's
horse
insane.
shit. It was insane.
You have
yeah.
somebody working for you and you don't protect them at all, and then
And-
you reward somebody
Yeah.
for hurting somebody who's working for you.
And the audience applauded and stood up for him. So
That see,
yeah.
and at first I assumed I'm like,
If that
oh, I
was
heard that in
sick-
the news, and I was like, it must have been when he was done. Maybe it was a really moving speech, and then I watched it. He was just walking up to the stage, and they were already giving him a standing
Yeah,
ovation.
yeah.
That's nuts. What is wrong with the Hollywood elite if they think that's like?
They're out of touch.
I
man.
would have sat there stunned when they called his name, like
Screw
frozen.
them.
Like I don't know what to do after what we saw earlier. Like, do we just wait and see what he says before we acknowledge him? Like, it's awkward.
If I were in the audience after him done that and got the award, I'd be tempted to walk up on the stage and yank it out of his hand.
Yeah.
See how he takes that.
Hollywood's out of touch with reality, though. I mean, they just
It
don't.
has been for a
Screw
while.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the moment that all of those movie stars and shit released their version of, what was it, Imagine, and out of tune fucking Beatle, and it's just like, you guys are so out of touch with fucking normal
Yeah.
human beings and normal life. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop sitting around sniffing your own fucking farts. Go and take a walk
I
down the
like
street
doing
past
that,
all those
though.
homeless people in LA and fucking see how the other half live. You fucking
I
pretentious.
love my
fuckers.
farts, red eye.
Yeah, that's because your
I-
mum
I-
does good. Your mum's
That's
cooking.
because his mom makes good people that make good stuff.
Yeah. That's probably why.
And
That came out wrong, but
yeah,
The whole little leader just can go stop sniffing their farts and I don't know, go sniff a homeless person's fart and fucking see how they fucking exist, you
I do
assholes.
that too.
anyway, so
You're a horrible, horrible man.
So here's to Doug. Thank you, Douglas, for
Yeah, Doug. Thank you, Doug.
Rest in peace, Doug.
Thank you for
All
your
right, well, I guess we're gonna go too because it's 5 minutes after. Didn't make a fucking dollar, man. I needed worse. Oh, anyway, but that's okay. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure you check in next week. I'm working on a few guests that hadn't been on in a while, and maybe a new one too. So we'll see what happens there. And we thank y'all very, very much for watching. See you later, guys.
Have a good night.
Later.